It's currently Monday today. I'm actually at my mum and dad's, hence why the background is probably looking a little bit different. And I thought I would vlog this week. I haven't really filmed much recently just because decorating the house has really taken over my life, as has 75 hard. I believe I'm on day 43, something in the 40s. We're past halfway now, which I'm honestly so glad about because the past couple of weeks have just felt like a drag. I don't know if it's because I'm due on. I don't know, like I honestly don't know what it is, but my energy has just been like really low. Even though I've not really done like heavy things. I don't know, I feel like I'm in a really weird place with it because this is what I didn't want to do starting 75 hard, because I can really slip into like toxic habits when it comes to working out and eating healthy and all of that kind of thing. And I just end up being really hard on myself if I don't feel like I'm doing enough. So recently I've just been doing things like Pilates and yoga as my like indoor workout for the day. But then I'm just like, Hannah, you should be at the gym, or like I should be doing something that's like high cardio, or I don't know, just something more intense than like Pilates and yoga. And it's so stupid because Pilates especially is still definitely a workout. You know, I think I've just realized that like life as a girl, you actually do need more sleep. Me and Dan were having this argument the other day. I was like, girls definitely need more sleep. I'm pretty sure I saw a TikTok about that recently, just because of like our hormones and stuff. But anyway, it's, as I said, Monday. I don't know how long I'm going to stay at my mum and dad's. I don't actually have a car at the minute because it's getting repaired. It's actually Millie's birthday on Friday as well. She's just texted me asking how I feel about making her a cake. I don't know if anyone saw my TikTok. Did I vlog it as well? I think I did actually vlog it from this time last year, because I made it for Valentine's Day. But I baked and like did a whole cake, and I was so proud of myself because it actually came out really well. But I have to say, actually doing a cake for a purpose, which is my best friend's birthday, does slightly terrify me. But yeah, I'm gonna go back around and see my mom because I've left her for a little bit. Brother Charlie and his girlfriend Anna are actually also staying here at the minute, hence why I'm also here, because I just don't see my brother enough. Like I just always miss Charlie now that he lives in London. And they have the most gorgeous dog together, which we'll go and see him now. But they're actually out at a spa today, so me and mom are looking after Charlie, the dog. My brother's called Charlie, but the dog is also called Charlie, so we have a nickname for the dog, which is Chubba, and he is just gorgeous. I love him. So anyway, I'm gonna go back round, see my mom, because I have ditched her for a little bit now, making me coffee and me brekkie. Oh, you guys won't have seen Crunch and Frizz for what feels like ages. Oh, you are still my little baby. Oh, yeah. Oh my god. He's like lunges for the face. Hi, I've just put sun cream on and you're about to lick it all off. Today's walking attire. It's actually really weird coming home and not having Freddie here because he's currently at Dan's sister's. Dan started a new job on Monday, so whilst I've been at my parents', Freddie's been staying with Holly because he's been going into the office, so no one's been here to have him. I can't wait to see him when I get home. It was really weird just like coming home to an empty house. But yeah, I'm just waiting for Anna to get here. My mum's just dropped me off because my car's still in the garage. I'm really hoping that's going to be fixed soon as well, because I honestly take having a car for granted. I always forget how inconvenient it is sometimes not having a car, especially because Dan's now working in an office. He's obviously taking his car to work, so if I need to go out, I can't unless I walk there. And I've also just had the realization that it's pancake day today. I always forget about pancake day. I mean, I love pancakes, but for some reason it's one of those like holidays, celebrations, days that I always forget about. Rach actually sent me a recipe on TikTok not too long ago of kind of like a healthy pancake recipe with cottage cheese. So I might try that tonight because I've not been having anything sort of like sweet or snacky, or anything sort of chocolate or sweet whilst I've been doing 75 hard. So I think I might make some pancakes tonight, but make them healthy. So I thought we could do that together later on as well. I feel like this day has completely escaped me. Also just had the realization that it's Valentine's Day tomorrow. I feel really bad because I've completely forgotten. I've not got down a card, so I'm maybe gonna have to nip out this evening, which to be honest kind of works quite well because I also need to get my passport photos redone. I'll just tie the two together, it'll be fine. I've actually just unboxed something very exciting. I mean, I kind of feel a bit sad that I'm so excited about it, but also it feels like a bit of a treat to myself because it was expensive. I've got myself a desk treadmill. I purposefully got a standing desk so that I could get a treadmill to go underneath it. So I got this one on Amazon. I'll link it down below in case anyone's interested. I've just unboxed it and set it up. And so far I really like it. It comes with an app that you can use to control it that also has all of your stats on it in terms of steps, calories, distance walk. I'm also currently obsessed with these blue light glasses from Key. I have 2 pairs of these and they're really helping my headaches at the minute because I've been getting the worst headaches. I think it's actually to do with Botox that I recently had with Roche. I never knew this was a thing, but I came across a TikTok about it the other day. TikTok actually freaks me out sometimes because I can literally just be thinking about something and it will come up on my TikTok. How does that work? How does that work? When I actually think about it, it happens so much. I don't even have to say it. I don't even have to speak about it. It just comes up on my TikTok when I think about it. It's really quite freaky. But I had my Botox hair topped up and I also had, what's this called? Not too sure. But it basically helps to sort of like slim the jaw. And I didn't realise, but it's not necessarily common, but it can happen when you have Botox here. That's something to do with the way the muscle relaxes, or I don't know the ins and outs of how Botox works, but it gives you headaches. Like, it can give you headaches for several days, and for a week straight now I've had like headaches every day. I felt really fluey. That's another thing that I was seeing, that you can get what someone called like Botox flu, but yeah, it's only really when I get it here, so I think I'm gonna stop doing that now because I don't feel like I necessarily need it either. That is another reason why I'm wearing those blue light glasses at the minute, because they're supposed to help with the strain on your eyes if you're looking at screens a lot, like laptops, TVs, phones, whatever. Right, what have we got? Things to make pancakes. Okay, we've made a little trip to Asda and got all of the bits for pancakes. So we've got some extra cottage cheese, got some strawberries for topping. Oh, look at him.
There we go, good boy. Oh.
And we got Freddie. I missed you very much. Say hello to everyone. I've also done my passport photos, hence the glam. Just didn't want to have to go another 10 years hating my passport photo, so at least that's out of the way. I've submitted it, it's all done. It's now like nearly 9 o'clock, so we're actually doing this pretty late, but we're gonna attempt to do these pancakes. 4 eggs, 1.5 cups cottage cheese, maple syrup, vanilla extract, and then I think you can use either oats or flour. Like, she does everything into the blender, and then seems like that is the end. I also got some grapes because I am a fiend for grapes. I don't feel like these are crunchy enough.
That was a pretty loud crunch.
Some of them are better than others. Okay, so it says 1.5 cups of cottage cheese. Yeah, 1 cottage cheese seems to be about a cup. Okay, and then we need 4 eggs. Okay, we've had to switch to the bigger blender, but I've added the oats, the eggs, also added some vanilla extract and maple syrup. So I believe that is everything. Got our first little pancake. She's very pretty, actually, if I do say so myself. I feel like this batter, if we're gonna call it that, is actually turning out pretty good. I just washed and cut up some strawberries and blueberries. Oh my god, it's really nice. Pretty good really, aren't they? Whoa, that is a good one. Oh, I did it!
There you go, you did it, well done.
Yay.
There you go. Right, that's probably alright now.
Whoa, I'm a pro. Freddie's currently freaking out over the treadmill. Are you not sure on the little treadmill? Oh yeah, he's not sure on that. It's okay, see, I know. Someone does not want to get up this morning. moment. Okay, I don't know if you can see, but if you can, don't mind my little spot treatments on my face. I think I'm gonna do a Pilates workout this morning. I've really been enjoying doing this. It's really sort of like easy to do as well. Like I get straight up out of bed. I just follow like a Pilates class on YouTube. It feels like a workout, but it doesn't feel too intense for like the first thing in the morning, and then it just means that like my first workout of the day is done. So far I've done some with Move with Nicole. Her workouts are intense. I've also been doing some with Lydia Mara. All of her Pilates classes that I've done are a lot kind of easy. I don't want to say easier, but lower impact, more doable, I would say. Like feels more like stretching rather than intense Pilates, if you know what I mean. I might do one of Lydia's because I think I am gonna do like an indoor walk on my treadmill as well, so it's kind of gonna class as like 2 workouts really.
I got you a little tiny jelly cat.
Got me a little jelly cat. No, he's not for you. He's not for you.
I'm not gonna lie, I thought he was gonna be bigger.
Oh my god. I'm not a traitor because I'm 100% faithful to you. I don't know if the camera's just picked any of that up, but it sounds like Dan is not having a fun time in the kitchen right now. What's happened? What's...
Help. I need you to get the mop.
This looks so good. So Dan's made a butter... Wait, what's it? It's a butter chickpea curry.
Yes.
We got the recipe off Soph's Plant Kitchen, I believe her Instagram is. I think I have actually mentioned her before. I think I mentioned her in the last vlog, but we've really been enjoying her recipes this year. I've actually not really been eating a lot of meat. I've only really been having fish at home, but that looks delicious. Okay, so it's now Friday. It is 8 in the morning. Tonight we're going out for Millie's birthday, so I think I mentioned this at the start of the vlog, but in case I didn't, Mill has asked me to make her a cake, which I'm very honoured that she's asked me to do. This time a year ago, I made like a heart-shaped cake for Valentine's Day for Dan, which actually turned out so much better than I thought it was going to turn out. I'll put a picture in of it here in case anyone hasn't seen it. I'd never made a cake before. I mean, I literally just used a Betty Crocker, so I didn't really like make the cake, but I wanted to kind of practice the icing technique because I'd never done anything like that before, and I just love like really pretty cakes. Like, you know when you see cakes on Pinterest and Instagram and all of the piping is so beautiful. She's given me a picture for reference, which is this cake here. Sorry, I look like an absolute mess this morning. I literally have just rolled out of bed. So it looks like so. I'm gonna do it in a heart shape because I don't have circular tins. I only have heart-shaped tins. And I mean, I feel like it's hopefully gonna be easier because she wants the same kind of just like white icing. Got a Betty Crocker like I did last year because I was like, I'm not gonna add to the stress of having to like make a cake from scratch. Last year I did a 2-tiered cake and I used both of these tins, so it had a bigger heart at the bottom and then the smaller heart on top. I don't want to do that this time because it made icing the cake really hard to like ice around the smaller layer on top of the bigger layer and get it all smooth. I just, yeah. Millie also, I don't think wants like 2 different size tiers. Okay, actually we have a medium cake tin. Is that gonna fit enough? Because I was gonna make like 2. I'm just gonna have to try. Right, we're gonna go with the medium one and I'm gonna try and get 2 cakes out of it. Oh, it's feeling nostalgic getting all of my cake bits out. These are literally at the back of the cupboard because I haven't actually baked anything since. Okay, we've got our first layer ready to go. I'm just gonna have to bake this one and then bake it again because I've not got the same tin twice. Okay, so we've got both of the cakes all baked. This one has turned out a little bit thinner. I didn't manage to get them exactly split, but I think I'm gonna put this one on the top because it's also just a little bit more overcooked than this one. This one's definitely a bit spongier, but I'm thinking that might help with spreading the icing. I don't know if I've made this part up, but I feel like I've seen pop-up couple. People put a little bit of like the icing on the actual cake board to like make it stick. Doing this a second time is that I had so many comments on my first TikTok about making a cake that were just so helpful. So first of all, you can kind of see it. I've got a hot jug here because someone mentioned about putting the palette knife into hot water to help make the icing more spreadable. And then another person said about doing a thin layer of icing first, putting that in the fridge to solidify, and then doing a second. So that's what I'm gonna do. I've done the first layer. Okay, it's a little bit later. I don't think I filmed the entire icing process just because my card filled up on my camera. But I just got ready. I just had to get ready so quickly. I've got a leather jacket on, black kind of like jumpsuit, unitard, and then I'm gonna do boots. It's quite a boring outfit, but I really just want to be comfy. Anyway, let me show you the finished cake. I feel like I could have made it a bit neater. I'm actually really proud of it. I feel like, considering I've not done one of these cakes for a year now, and it's also my second attempt at making one, I'm actually really proud of it. It really came together once the piping and the icing was done. This kind of like, what would you even call these? These little like bands were kind of like a new thing for me to try, and they're definitely not as neat as I was hoping they would be. This one especially is really messy, but I feel like for a second attempt it's actually turned out really well. We've got the little bows as well to put just kind of like, I don't know, on top I guess. But it looks so cute. I'm really proud of it. So I'm gonna take this to Mills now. Okay, so it's now Sunday. I haven't really vlogged much this weekend because we've actually been filming another video, which is gonna be the bedroom makeover. We've somewhat made progress. We've hit like a little bit of a snag, and we've done a couple of things wrong today, which is always bound to happen when you do these kinds of things yourself. So I had a small meltdown. I was hoping to have a little bit more done today. I was hoping to have pretty much all of the paneling done because it was a way smoother process when we did it in the kitchen, but the walls in this room are just unfortunately very bent and curved, and just I can't even, honestly, like,
the walls in here are a nightmare.
Yeah, it's just been an experience. Having one of those moments where I'm like, oh my god, are we gonna do this whole room and it's just gonna look shit, because everything is not, it does, like, some things don't look straight even though they are straight, but it's because the wall like curves in. Also, not us in like matching tops today. I've not even noticed that. Have you?
Are we wearing the same top?
Oh god,
Check us out.
Got like his and her Steelers tops on, honestly.
Wow.
As you can see, Freddie's had a very taxing day. He's been a very busy bee. He's done all the heavy lifting, all of the calculations.
And that's the reason that we've got things wrong.
It's actually my fault that things were wrong. I don't know how I managed to like measure stuff incorrectly, because I've not really done that yet.
It's not that you've measured stuff incorrectly, it's just that you haven't taken into
I didn't
consideration
account
the
like the thickness of the wood, yeah.
It's bound to happen.
You know what, I actually just need to have a day off, because
Same.
I feel, yeah, I know. I feel like we've been non-stop with the house recently,
Since
and it's
before
because
Christmas.
Yeah, and it's because I just want to like get every single room done. And when things are going well, I do actually enjoy doing them, but when things go wrong, it stresses me out. So I need to just like step away, leave it, it's gonna be fine. I think it's because it's the bedroom as well. Like, the furniture is in the middle of the room, the bed's in the middle of the room, there's crap everywhere, it's messy, it's dusty, and this is obviously the room that we sleep in. I just really didn't want it to be like too much of a mess for too long, but...
You said it to me really well just then. You were like, this is the room that is supposed to be like relaxing and nice, and at the moment...
It's just chaotic.
Yeah.
It's now 5 o'clock on a Sunday and I want to post this video tonight, so I thought I would just round it off. But yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed this vlog. If there's anything else that you want to see, definitely let me know. As I said, we are filming the kind of like transformation of this room, so that should be up hopefully soon. I've also got a makeup video going up on Tuesday, and I think I'm going to try and vlog next week as well. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys are having a lovely weekend, and I will see you in the next one. Say goodbye, Fred. Goodbye now.
Hello.
He is literally passed out.
He does not care at all, does he?
Okay, see you later.